Today we're looking at picture books that will straight up make you laugh out loud. Parents and kids don't always agree on what humor looks like, but here are some books that will appeal to all ages. They're comical and witty and pure entertainment. Don't forget to join our summer reading challenge. Log your reading and participate in great activities to earn digital badges, plus you'll have a chance to win some great prizes along the way. Children can read independently, read to someone else, or have someone read to them. We're starting off with a personal favorite, Pig the Tourist by Aaron Blabey. Pig was a pug, and I'm sorry to say, when he went on vacation, he'd cause great dismay. Everywhere he goes around the globe, Pig the Pug offends the locals and causes destruction and devastation. You can't take him anywhere. But every party must come to an end, and in the end, Pig's rudeness comes back to bite him. Author-illustrator Aaron Blabey uses his signature rhyming text and unforgettable illustrations to deliver a lesson with the laughs. Pig the Tourist is the latest laugh-out-loud chapter in the rhyming tale of Pig's greedy, rude exploits. This Is Not My Hat by John Klassen. John Klassen is the king of hat-based humor. This witty story, the follow-up to I Want My Hat Back and the prequel to We Found a Hat, is told with deadpan humor, involving a hat theft and narrated by the thief, using pictures to tell the parts of the story the unreliable narrator chooses to ignore. It's a small gray fish who has stolen a tiny bowler hat from a much larger fish. "It was too small for him anyway," the little fish sniffs. "It fits me just right." The little fish believes he won't get caught, but the pictures provide a very different narrative, and therein lies the humor. Believe It or Not, The Book with No Pictures by B.J. Novak. I know what you're thinking. A picture book with no pictures? Why bother? It might seem like no fun to have someone read you a book with no pictures, Novak writes early in the book, his words set in a black serif font that all but demands a serious James Earl Jones style voiceover. But then the kicker. Here is how books work. Everything the words say, the person reading the book has to say, no matter what. Cue the sound effects, blurf, and nonsense statements. I am a monkey who taught myself to read. Designed to make a laughingstock of the adult reader while keeping children howling, this book is innovative and wildly funny and will be enjoyed by the entire family. 789, The Untold Story by Tara Lazar. Private investigator Alphabet relates a recent case history, the mysterious disappearance of number 9. It all starts with client number 6, who comes into the office visibly agitated about number 7. 6 knows that 7 has always been after him, and now with 9 missing, 7, 8, 9, 6 is getting worried. Has Shady 7 committed a horrific crime? Are his own days numbered? In search of some leads, the private investigator heads to Cafe Uno, and after interviewing a series of suspects and witnesses and having a generous serving of pie, he adds up the evidence in page after page of math-related wordplay. Read aloud in your best hard-boiled detective voice. This book will bring the laughs. If you have ever known a child that would go to great lengths to not go to bed, then this is the book for you. What? Cried Granny, by Kate Lum. This bedtime romp pits the wiles of a young procrastinator against his no-nonsense grandmother. When Patrick's grandmother announces that it's time for Patrick to go to bed, Patrick stalls for time by saying, "But, Granny, I don't have a bed here." "What?" cried Granny. A whirlwind of efficiency, this spry and resourceful granny, sporting reading glasses, pearls, and a smart black handbag, makes a beeline for the yard, where she chops down a tree, carries it to her workroom, and proceeds to make him a bed, following extensive blueprints. No pillow? No problem. And last but not least, Stuck by Oliver Jeffers. If I had to choose one word to describe this book, I'd choose exuberant. Floyd's kite gets stuck in a tree, but when he tries to get it out by knocking it down with his shoe, the shoe gets stuck too. Floyd tries to get the kite out with successively bigger and odder objects, each of which gets stuck itself. Each spread pictures Floyd pitching another item into the tree and growing increasingly frustrated. A bike, a kitchen sink, the milkman, a fire truck, and a curious whale in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they all get stuck. To get the best laughs, don't ignore the clever little asides within some of the illustrations. Now the whole family can participate in Summer Reading Club and win great prizes. Summer reading is free to join. As you read books and engage in the activities, you'll receive badges and be eligible to win prizes. Enjoy these fun picture books, everybody.